Namaste and welcome to this morning gratitude practice. We'll begin in a comfortable seat of your choice. The legs might be crossed or folded underneath you. Begin to close the eyes when you feel ready to do so. The seat bones grounding down. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears as we find length in the spine. Shoulders above the hips. And drawing your awareness to your breath. Noticing the heart lifting as you inhale and softening as you exhale. Beginning our practice today by centering ourselves in our heart space. And as it's a gratitude practice, I'd like for you to think of something that you're grateful for. I find that depending on what's going on in your life, some days are easier to find things to be grateful for than others. It might be something as simple as a cup of tea. Maybe you took the dog for a walk this morning and it didn't rain. Maybe you're grateful for taking this time for yourself. Beautiful. When you're ready, we'll blink open the eyes. We'll begin with a little seated warm-up. So when you're ready, let's lean over to the right. We're going to inhale to bring the heart space forward, gazing up. So just lifting the chin. And as you exhale, lean over to the left and then bring your chin towards your chest as the shoulder blades round. Inhaling, coming over to the right, bringing the heart space forward. And exhale, leaning over to the left. Chin towards chest as you round back. Last time. Awesome. At the end of your next exhale, we're going to reverse the circles. So we're going to inhale over to the left as we gaze upwards, heart space shining, and exhale to the right as you round. Awesome. Twice more. So as we lean to the sides, get that nice lateral stretch. And as we come forward and back, I bring in extension and flexion to the spine. Wonderful. Let's return to that comfortable upright position. We inhale to sweep the arms up, coming into a twist. Let's exhale to the right. We'll bring left hand to the right knee, right hand to the ground, looking over your right shoulder. Beautiful. Inhale back to center, sweeping arms overhead, palms facing each other, and exhale, twisting, navel drawing in as you look to the left. Right hand, left knee, left hand on the ground, looking over your left shoulder. Beautiful. We'll return back to center as we inhale, and as you exhale, lowering the arms down, coming forward onto all fours, a little cat and cow. So the wrists are underneath the shoulders and the knees are hips distance apart underneath the hips. I'm tucking the toes. Let's inhale from the tailbone. We'll lower the head, lower the belly, lift the gaze, and exhale to tuck the navel in as we round the spine, chin towards chest. Twice more. Inhale to lower the belly, lift the gaze. And exhale to round through the spine, really pushing the earth away so you can feel a big stretch across the shoulder blades. Last time with your breath. On your next inhale, coming back to that tabletop position, feeling that core engaging. We're going to tuck the toes and lift the hips as we come into our first downward facing dog. And as always, you can pedal out through the heels, kind of get situated, feeling that stretch down the backs of the legs, maybe lifting right onto the toes so you can feel that stretch underneath them. Beautiful. Let's find stillness for a cycle of breath, inhaling lots of love in, exhaling lots of love out. Beautiful. Bending through the knees, gazing in between your hands, and then making your way towards the top of your mat in your forward fold. On your next inhale, we're going to roll our way like a ragdoll all the way up to standing. As you reach the top, the shoulders come towards the ears and then ground down, the palms of the hands facing in. Surya Namaskar A. Let's inhale to sweep the arms out to the sides, up and overhead. And exhale, navel drawing in, bending the knees, coming forward into a fold. Inhale to lift halfway, nice flat back, like you can balance a cup of tea just here at the base of your neck. And exhale to plant the hands and step the feet back and lower the knees, the chest and the chin down towards the earth. As you inhale, you're going to scoop forward into Bhujangasana Cobra, the elbows bent and tucking into the sides. As you exhale, coming to all fours, tucking the toes and lifting the hips. Just walked my feet in slightly so I can ground my heels a bit better. But notice they're not touching the ground. Maybe yours do, maybe yours don't. And you can bend your knees as much as you need to here. You want a nice long spine from the tip of your tailbone all the way down through the vertebrae of your neck. The end of your next exhale, bending through the knees, gazing in between your hands and taking a big step, a walk or a hop to the top of your mat. We'll inhale to lift halfway, the hands coming up the shins, the thighs, or maybe aeroplane arms. And exhale to release, hands touching the mat. We'll inhale to sweep the arms overhead, palms facing each other. And exhale to bring the arms all the way back down. Once more, inhale to sweep the arms out to the sides and up. And exhale, navel drawing in as you fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale to soften and release the hands to the mat. Step the feet back into plank, knees, chest, chin. And then inhale, scooping forward, shoulders down and away from the ears. Nice open chest in Bhujangasana Cobra. And exhale, all fours, tucking toes, lifting hips. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. And really listen to that ocean sound. The end of your next exhale, bending through the knees, gazing in between your hands and making your way to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale to soften, belly towards the thighs. Inhale to lift all the way up to standing. And exhale, lowering the arms down. Palms facing in, taking a moment here. Closing the eyes and maybe thinking of something else you're grateful for. Wonderful. When you're ready, we'll blink open the eyes and we'll step our right foot back, open up to the right side of your mat. We'll turn the left foot toes in, right toes out, heels roughly in line with each other. We'll inhale to bring the arms to shoulder level, pinkies back. We'll exhale to reach the right arm forward, tilting Right arm down as we lift the left arm up. We'll inhale to lift out of our triangle and exhale, coming back into Trikonasana. Last time. And this time as we exhale, we'll hold here. So you want a nice open chest here. So if you feel like you're rounding and wanting to do this, so maybe lifting up and out of the depth of this fold here. You can gaze up towards the top hand or down if that helps you balance. On your next inhale, we'll lift the body, arms at shoulder level, and exhale to bring the arms in. Beautiful. Let's turn those right toes. We're going to keep the left toes where they are. They come into a wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. So as you inhale, we're going to sweep the arms overhead, palms facing, and exhale, hinging forward from the hips, bringing the hands towards the ground or a prop if you need it. And you can bend your knees as much as you need to here. We'll inhale to push into the hands, lifting halfway and then all the way up to standing. So giving ourselves a brief pause in between so we don't get dizzy. And exhale, navel drawing in, heart space forward, bowing the head. Last time, inhale, lifting halfway and then all the way up. And then on this exhale, coming in to the static holding of the shape. Your hands might be on the mat, kind of underneath or underneath the shoulders, or you can walk the hands back so they're kind of in line with the arches of the feet. You might bring the heels out slightly so you're pigeon-toed, and the elbows are bent as the shoulders are relaxing. One more cycle of breath. Beautiful. Inhale to lift halfway and then all the way back up. And exhale to bring the arms back down. We'll leave the right foot where it is. I'm going to turn the left toes out. Just check the heels are in line with each other for Trikonasana, triangle on the other side. So we'll inhale the arms at shoulder level, nice open chest, heart facing the front, the long edge of the mat. And then we'll exhale to bring the side body forward, left hand down, right arm reaching upwards. Twice more with your breath. One last time. And then it is on this exhale that we hold here. Again, option to turn the gaze up towards the top hand, or you can keep the gaze out in front. Beautiful. If the gaze is turned, let's bring it down to the ground. And as you inhale, we'll lift up, bring the arms in and step that back foot to meet the front. Come into stand in Tadasana at the top of your mat. Deep breath in. Long breath out. On your next inhale, we're going to sweep the arms overhead, palms facing, and exhale, bending the knees, bringing the hands to the ground. You're going to inhale to lift halfway, and exhale, bringing the hands to the mat, stepping the feet back and lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Now from here, we're going to come into a plank pose. So as you inhale, you're going to lift onto your toes, roll through the spine, hands pushing into the mat like you're pushing the mat away. And exhale back into downward facing dog. So hips lifted, heels grounded. Inhale to lift onto the toes, rolling through the spine, pushing the earth away, lowering the hips slightly. And exhale back into downward facing dog. You're going to do that one last time. Inhale, tippy toes, rounding the spine, pushing the earth away. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's hold here for 3 cycles of breath in our downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come back into a plank pose. So we'll inhale, coming into plank, and then we'll lower the knees, lower the chest and the chin. So we're laying on our front. The shoulders, not the shoulders, the hands are underneath the shoulders. The elbows are bent and tucking into the sides. Bhujangasana Cobra. We'll inhale, lifting the head, lifting the chest, and exhale to lower back down. Twice more. Your inhale lifts the head and the chest, and exhale to lower back down. One more time dynamically. So we'll inhale to lift up, and it's the muscles of the back that's lifting us. And exhale to release. On this inhale, we're going to lift up. We're going to hold for 3 cycles of breath. Beautiful, you've got this. Take one more inhale and exhale to release. I'm going to push into the hands, come to all fours and send the hips back. Child's pose, a nice counter stretch. After that, cobra pose. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the head and walk the hands in towards the body. We're going to sit on our bottoms, whiz our legs round, and come to lay on our backs. So I'm going to move down, give myself a bit more space. Ready for our supine sequence. So we're flowing between bridge and the wind relieving pose. So let's bring the soles of the feet to the earth, about hips distance apart. I'm going to walk them in so they're coming towards our bottom, the arms alongside the body. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the hips, bring the arms overhead, apart, not the palms, the backs of the hands, resting on the earth. And then as we exhale, we're going to lower vertebrae by vertebrae. As your hips meet the mat, we're going to bring the knees in for a hug. As you inhale, we're going to lift the feet towards the ceiling. So we're straightening the legs. The arms go back overhead like they did a moment ago. And then we'll exhale to hug the knees back towards the chest. At the end of the exhale, in that little pause, bring the soles of the feet down. On your inhale, we're going to push into the feet, lift the hips, quads and glutes engaging here as we lift into our bridge. And exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down, your hips meeting the earth, hugging the knees. We'll inhale to lift the feet towards the ceiling, the arms overhead. Capital L shape with the body, and exhale, knees in for a hug. Planting the feet. Inhale to lift the hips, chest towards chin, chin towards sky. And exhale, calming back down, hips meeting the earth, hugging the knees. Last time, we'll inhale the feet towards the ceiling, arms overhead. And then on this exhale, give ourselves a nice hug. So holding the knees in towards the chest. Holding in stillness, closing the eyelids. Beautiful. And if you'd like to, you can take a little rock from side to side, kind of massaging out through the lower back. Let's bring the soles of the feet to the ground. You can bring the arms to shoulder level at a T, or you can cactus the arms if you not got as much space around you. We'll take an inhale and then lower the knees to the right as you turn the gaze to the left. Coming back to center as you inhale and exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right. We'll do that once more on both sides, moving with your breath. So it's the exhale that brings you into the twist. Inhale brings you back to start position. Exhale to twist. Inhale back to center. And then from here, coming into Shavasana, corpse pose, so the final pose in our sequence. You can extend the legs out long, bring the arms away from the body, the palms up or down. And feeling the weight of the body being supported by the earth beneath you. Enjoying this stillness. The body is soaking up the nutrients of the practice. As always, I invite you to stay here for as long as you like. But I'm going to go ahead and close our class. My hands are together, my thumbs are at my third eye. May this practice serve all sentient beings. May all beings be happy, healthy, and free. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today.